afternoon, everybody. We are getting ready for Christmas morning, and we need something quick we can make to feed everybody be happy. So I've come up with a combo of breakfasts that are pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty quick. And some of this can be done overnight if you need for it to be. First one that we're going to make, first breakfast that we're going to make is a biscuits and gravy casserole. So you need to get the canned biscuits. You need a 10-ounce tube. Couldn't find that, so I'm going to have to use one whole tube or can plus half of another, and hope that works. Right now I'm cutting these into fourths. You need to preheat your oven to 350. You need to get a 13x9 pan, spray it with cooking spray, then get your biscuits or your biscuit dough and cut them into fourths. And then put them in the bottom of your pan and you line your pan with them. Now before this, I went ahead and got my pork sausage. I already cooked it and drained it, so you need to have that kind of done beforehand.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child.
I also purchased some gravy mix that the recipe called for. It's called country gravy mix. I'll try to put a slide up of what that looks like.
And watch a choir perform.
You need to already have that mixed up according to the package directions to set aside.
And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful.
So, take your sausage, you sprinkle it over the biscuits.
As long as I spend this day with you, so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh, I'm making plans.
And then you need to top that with some shredded cheese. And this is just a cup of cheddar.
Knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away.
The next thing that I have to do is I have to get 6 eggs and a half a cup of milk. Quick. I need 6 eggs.
Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
I'm sorry for any of the noise that you hear in the background. I have my ice maker going and my dehydrator going.
Ooh, 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 ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want.
Okay, so I've got my 6 eggs cracked in a bowl. I added a little salt and pepper. And now you have to add a half a cup of milk. I had skim, but I'm sure you could use anything. Alright, so I need to be really careful because I didn't get a big enough bowl. Alright, you're supposed to pour this over the pan.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
You mix the gravy, and I did that, and I ended up making too much. Okay, so 350 degrees, which is ready. And you do that for 30 to 45 minutes. And then that's it. So I'll show you when it comes out. Okay, so it's out of the oven and did really, really great. It looks really delicious. Pretty simple. I'd say mix up each of the different little steps separately, and then Christmas morning, just add them all together, put it in the pan. 350, 30 minutes, you're done. Alright, on to the next recipe. Hey everybody, I'm bringing you another Christmas casserole. This one's just regular breakfast casserole. Preheat our oven to 350 degrees. I've got that going. If you can, beforehand, you need to go ahead and brown your pork sausage. You can use any type of flavor that you would like. I just got a general, just plain type. And this recipe calls for not biscuits, but crescent rolls. So, and all you will need is one 8-ounce tube. And you need to open it up and, roll it out into a greased 9x13 baking dish. I've already done that. Okay. And you need to try to, all the little seams, you need to squish them together. Doesn't take but a second. Just make sure they're all squished. And the next thing we need to do is take our sausage, which this would be good if you had some like bell pepper and onion mixed with it. Oh, that would be good. I didn't think about that. Okay, so put all that down here. Okay. Alright. Next thing we need to do is blend 6 eggs. And put those, pour those over. Sausage. Shredded cheese, heaping 2 cups. Okay, so we spread the cheese over the top, and you're going to put it in a 350 degree oven until the cheese turns a little bit brown and the eggs are cooked through, and that's it. It's a simple Christmas morning breakfast. So as soon as I take it out, I'll come back and show you. After 30 minutes, I've taken it out of the oven. It's cooled a little bit now. It didn't really rise very much, but it's all done, and it was really quick and really easy, and it'll be great for Christmas morning breakfast. See you next time. Our last and final Christmas breakfast idea is something very sweet and simple, and something that my mother made me when I was a little girl. So I don't have exact measurements on it. I can give you roundabout, sizes, that sort of thing. It's called monkey bread. You can get it in the stores now. It's been a long time you couldn't never get it in the stores. So this is that's something new. So what you need to do is you make it in a bundt pan. You get canned biscuits. I've never tried it with regular biscuits, but I would assume that would not work. Regular biscuits, homemade. So the canned biscuits are the best thing. You can get the cheapest thing you can find, it's fine. You need to, and I don't know how many you're going to need, because based on bundt pans are different sizes, shapes, stuff like that. Some people cut the biscuits. I don't do that. So I'm hoping I have enough. I bought a 4-pack of the cheap Walmart biscuits. I also bought the cinnamon sugar already mixed. I usually mix my own. I just seen it and I was like, well, I'll just do that instead. And I melted 1 stick of butter. Now all this is going to depend on how big your pan is, how many biscuits you end up having to use. So you're just going to follow the recipe to figure out how to do it. But really all you need, cinnamon, sugar, biscuits, butter. First you need to take your bundt pan. First preheat your oven to 350, 300, 350, whichever. Take your bundt pan and spray it. You take your biscuits, and I would only open a can of biscuits at a time. So open 2 cans of biscuits. You know for a fact that we're going to need those. And then after that, do it a biscuit, a can at a time to see, what you're going to need. All right, so dip it in butter. Roll it in brown sugar. You set it in here. Now, it's going to fall over, but what you're going to do is they're going to be stacked all the way around, straight up. And it's okay if they're not perfectly coated. It's fine. So butter, brown sugar. I am going to fix those. Just lay them down for now because there's nothing to hold them up. Tomorrow it is Christmas. And I always call it brown sugar. It's not. It's cinnamon and sugar. I don't know why I do that. This moment to have you for myself. I had older parents, and they, still remember growing up during the Depression, stuff like that. And they had parents that were, alive during the Depression, stuff like that. So a lot of the things that I was taught, they did because they didn't have any money. All I wanna do is spend this holiday. And you probably get by with a half a stick of butter. I'm not sure. It just looked like it wasn't enough, so I just went ahead and did a whole stick. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere. And you're basically gonna stand these up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. See, they're all standing up. And we're on to the next can of biscuits. Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. And that's it. And put it into a 350-degree oven. Take it out when it's done. Okay, so this is the final product. Real easy and simple, popped right out of the bun pan. So I hope y'all all have a really good holiday season, and I hope everything's easy to get done so you can get back to what matters most, which is family. See you next time.